All right, it is time to take a look at the last beta or RC, aka release candidate for iOS, watchOS, and iPadOS 26.5. It is here and it is right on schedule. So, as you guys can see, if we jump into settings, general, and about, iPadOS 26.5 does have a build number of 23F75. So this is and probably will be the final version that will go public here in a couple of days, most likely exactly a week from today on next Monday. For those of you that haven't been following along, iPadOS 26.5 is not the big change that we were all hoping for. There is no new Siri updates here. We do not have the Gemini-backed Siri. We don't even have any new features at all here, so that is still coming soon, unfortunately. Now, having said all that though, if we look at iPad storage and take a look at a couple items here, we can see there are very slight little changes here. System data is one of those things that will bounce around from time to time since it is cache data, logs, and other resources being used. But I have to say in 26.5, it has come in substantially lower on iPadOS than I've seen historically. As you can see on the RC, it's showing a total size of 14.06 gigs. And then looking at iPadOS as a whole, it is using 13.6 gigs, Apple Intelligence at 7.69, for a total size of 21.29, and this is about consistent with what we've been seeing this whole cycle. For those of you, again, that haven't been keeping around and keeping track of this, you have new ads in Apple Maps, and you are going to have end-to-end RCS encryption on iOS and all that, but that is it, guys. There is nothing really new or substantial on this update. If we jump around into some Apple apps here, and kind of go into just a couple of items. Let's just bounce around, see how everything is working and how quick it is loading up. But I can tell you from the brief interaction I had before this video, yeah, everything's working as you would anticipate. I haven't seen any drop frame rates, nothing really glitched here, and it is moving along as you would hope. There was one little hiccup there, but everything is still re-indexing on the back end, so that's something I'm not even really too worried about. One other thing, though, that is pretty interesting, though, when you're jumping around in between apps, I have, at least, maybe it's a placebo effect, but I have noticed recently that if you actually multitask and scroll back through a couple apps, everything seems to hold in memory much better. So RAM management seems to have been improved. Again, this is my opinion, could be a placebo effect. Guys, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. Having said all this too, again, going back to Apple Intelligence, while there's nothing new here, we are only about a month away from seeing the first version of iOS 27 Beta 1, and that is where we're going to have our first look at all of this. So, having said that, today is obviously May 4th. May the 4th be with you to everyone who celebrates. Next Monday on the 11th, this should go public. So, again, only a week away around the same time, we should be able to get this into the public's hands. You can try it out. Again, this isn't one of those rush to update type things, just simply due to exactly what we said. No new features. Now, June 8th, a couple of weeks later, iPadOS 27 will be shown off at the keynote for WWDC, and a couple hours later, it will be available to everyone else. But in between these two events, we actually could get another beta here, possibly as soon as the 12th. So the day after this should go live to the public, we could get iOS 26.6 Beta 1, and that will run concurrently again with what we get on June 8th with iOS and iPadOS 27 Beta 1 as well. So just something to be on the lookout. It's an exciting time. This is always one of the best times of years for software betas and all that, and new features coming. So just keep that in mind. We shouldn't have to wait too much longer for that. But again, as you can see, there's really not that much to go over in this update. Keep me posted. Let me know what you guys think. We'll keep this short and sweet. Again, this update is out for registered developers right now. If you are one of those, go grab this update and get on the latest version. And comment down below how it is working out for you guys. That's it for this one. We will catch you in the next one. Peace.